What's up, guys? It's Rob of Black Hill Woodwork, and in today's video we're going to be turning this red cedar log. We're going to be turning my #1 bestseller at craft fairs. So I do know that I've posted a few videos on #1 sellers or best sellers. It's usually 2 or 3 or 4 products, so I did want to focus on just this one. Hopefully you guys don't get annoyed with me for posting all these videos about best-selling products, this and that, but this really is my best-selling product. At craft fairs, people always ask if there's more of these, bigger sizes, smaller sizes. People love what we're about to make. So my experience at craft fairs is that people love the big bowls, the resin bowls, the live edge, this and that. But the #1 thing they say is the reason why they don't want to buy it is that they don't have space for it, #1. Or #2, they don't really have a use for it. That's why this product, people love them, because they're not big, they're very unique, and it has a very obvious and simple function. So people don't have to ask, oh, what can I use this for? Let's get started. We're gonna be turning at about 600 RPMs to start off. I have this log mounted with a faceplate. It's gonna be off balance, but actually the key to this product is that it's gonna be a little off balance. So you don't want it perfectly symmetrical, perfectly balanced. So get your face mask on, make sure you have a sharp tool, your bowl gouge, your roughing gouge, whatever you want. So let's start slimming this area down right here. We're gonna keep this untouched. Don't touch this part. 1/3 of it, just leave it how it is. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. A beautiful grain of the red cedar. Now we're actually gonna start shaping it. I haven't told you guys what we're making, but now I guess I will. It's gonna be a live edge flower vase. People love these. People always buy them, always asking, do you have any more, bigger sizes, smaller sizes? You guys can make it however you really want. The base is gonna be right here with the bark on it, untouched. We're not gonna be turning any of this. And now we're just gonna be shaping the actual shape of the vase right here. Alright, that is the shape of our vase. Pretty simple. I don't know if I really like this little thing I added right here, but I'll keep it. I think once I sand those edges down, it'll look nice. But man, I mean, every time I see the grain of red cedar, I just get amazed, literally every time. So now we're gonna put the tailstock away, put our Jacob's chuck in here, and hollow out the vase. So we got the Jacob's chuck in, using this smaller size Forstner bit. After we're done going in and out with this one, we'll switch it for a bigger one. Okay, so we're done with the Jacob's chuck. Wow, that is burning hot. Get out your bowl gouge and start working on the inside and this rim.
2 hours later.
So we just finished hollowing out the vase. Now we're going to be sanding from 80 to 400 grit. I'm going to be hand sanding the vase part, then turning off the lathe and using my drill to sand the bark. Okay, so we're done sanding. We sanded all the way to 400 grit, but we stopped at 320 to do these lines and then finished it off with 400. If you sand it all the way to 400 grit, then try to make some of these lines, you're gonna end up with some burn marks next to it. The 400 grit actually takes away those burn marks without taking away so much wood that you don't even see the lines. We're gonna be using Yorkshire Grit Original. I know these lines aren't even. I kind of went for this kind of look, but I got a feeling that I should have made them even. I thought it would look cool like that. Look at that. I'm gonna put some Yorkshire Grit on the bark as well, and then use my drill to buff all this off. I'm gonna be using this buffing pad. All right, so what it's looking like, I'm gonna wipe away all this extra grit, then get our parting tool out, cut it off. Okay, it's off. Here's the bottom. I'm gonna go to the belt sander, sand this. Same thing with the Yorkshire Grit as well. Here's what it's looking like. You guys can see, because it wasn't balanced, it's not directly in the middle of you know, the bottom log. And I love that look. I like how it's not directly in the middle. It looks like a vase is just coming straight out of a tree. Out of a tree stump. Cool look. I love making these. I'm not done yet. Like I said, I'm gonna sand this. I'm also gonna be applying some tried and true finish to it. If you guys have seen my other videos, it's the same process. Just wipe it on. After 15 minutes, wipe it off. But if you guys stay this far into the video, I appreciate it. Thank you. Hit that like, subscribe button if you guys can. Stay tuned for future videos, all that stuff. See you guys in the next one. Peace.